Thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. Hello. Hello. It is Monday. Motivational Monday, and I need your motivation. No, I'm motivated. I'm just frustrated. Hello, thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. I am live on YouTube and Google Hangouts, and if you're watching on YouTube, there's like a minute-long lag. Actually, YouTube, since I've started, YouTube has not yet started yet. No, it just started. YouTube that's how long the lag is. Just started now. So let me say hello to everybody, Laura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Tesis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Angie Jonas and Fairies Lover and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and Tesis and House of Dave and Philip and Sam and St. Clinton and Red Stapler and N1QOV and Marcel and Lacram and Azure Yusuf and Bill Nouse and Scott Kimmis. Thank you for checking in. Great to see you guys. Let me make sure. So, hello. I hope everyone's doing good. I am stressed, and I need your advice now. Oops. I need to get your guys' advice. Because I was telling you, I think last week I told you guys that, and make sure that everything's going on. Okay, YouTube is going. I told you I was having a problem with my car, and I could not drive last week. Well, it seems like Sturgis Guy, you read my mind. Sturgis Guy just wrote, head gasket. How did you know? How did you know? Sturgis Guy said that's what, yeah. Water is being pulled out of the radiator into the exhaust. And that's supposed to happen. There's steam. Tisa said, yeah, you guys, yeah, head gasket. Basically, new engine. That's what it translates to, new engine. It's going to be about $3,000 in repairs. About twice what my car is worth. But here's my dilemma. Let's say, here's the dilemma I'm wrestling with. Okay, first of all, I don't have $3,000. But here's the second part. That's the first part of the dilemma. Here's the second part of the dilemma. Okay, let's say I sell this car, because besides that, the car's in good condition. Sell the car as is, maybe get $1,000. So if there's somebody who wants to, and then try to buy somebody else's used car for $1,000 or $1,500, but then run the risk of discovering all kinds of problems with the new used car that I buy. Or completely have my car fixed so that it's good, it's running, there's no problems, everything, the oil leak of the car, $3,000, it's totally fixed, no problems, you know what I have. And it's going to take about 2 weeks for the guy to fix it. It would be like 2 weeks without a car. What do you guys think? Exactly, David Jones says the problem you know versus the mystery problem. And so yes, Sturgis Guy, it's my neighbor, and they're very reputable. And they will do it so that it, with all the right stuff, it like a really good thorough job, as opposed to the cheaper job that because I had 3 years ago, I had a half rebuilt engine, which was cheaper, but they didn't do a good job, because that you can get it cheaper for $2,000, but not get everything replaced, not get all the bolts and nuts and all the little things replaced. Sturgis Guy says he's putting an engine in a used engine in. They're getting an engine. They said about 1,200. The manufactured one. I don't know. I don't know, Sturgis guy. This all just happened like an hour ago, so I don't have warranty. 90 days. There's no link on Twitter for the Hangouts? Yeah, I put the link. Bill, I put it up. Did they Twitter? Let me. Oh, you want me to retweet it, Bill? Hang on. Bill said he didn't see a link on Twitter. David Jones has no tweets? That's weird. I tweeted. I'm sorry. Let me see what happened there. Why didn't those tweets go? All right, that's really weird. You're right. There's no tweets. That's really weird. Okay. My tweets didn't go through. Hang on, let me do that again. Oh, it said okay, why my tweets aren't showing up, but I've tried to retweet it and it says that I already tweeted it and I can't retweet it. Hang on. All right, and let's do the other one. Let me do the other tweet. Sorry about that. Something Bill now says something weird with I don't know. Okay, I just retweeted it, both of them, the YouTube and the Google link. Thank you for letting me know, Bill Knows. I don't know. Okay, what's good? Nothing's working. Yeah, I tweeted it and I saw it went through and then it was gone. So I just tweeted it again. That's very weird. So maybe other people were waiting for the tweets that weren't going through or disappearing on their own. Thank you, Bill Mouse. So yeah, so I'm kind of freaking out because A, I don't have $3,000. B, I already fixed the engine 3 years ago. And C, if I do that, that's like at least 2 weeks without a car. Ah! Yes, it's a 4Runner. Toyota 4Runner. John McCain says use cleavage to get a discount. Unfortunately, while most people, John McCain, I'm sure everybody appreciates cleavage, they still actually like to get paid for their job. Lisa says Craigslist. Craigslist what? Buy a new car or sell a car? I got my car online. the one I have. Look for an engine. Well, Jesus, I have to say, I would probably be the worst I would be a very ignorant shopper to look for an engine. Sturgis guy says, get bars, leaks, engine, sealer, mechanic in a can. What is that? Bars? What is my engine sealer? What? Sturgis guy says, two-part additive. It's supposed to fix your head gasket. For real? Does anyone have any experience using that? Do you have any experience using that can, fix it in a can head gasket? Tisa says it doesn't work. Because I don't want to drive it and then just make it worse. Head gasket in a can. Pizza says it makes the engine all gummy. That probably isn't a good thing, is it? If it makes the engine gummy? Head gasket in a can, that sounds like it could be a bad thing. That might make a mess. Sturgis guy says mechanic in a can is slang for a cheap fix that usually doesn't work. Tisa says you'll have even more problems. David just said he still doesn't see any tweets from me? Why are my tweets not going through? I tweeted them. I saw them. Why are my tweets not there? Okay, I see my tweet. My tweet is there. Oh, okay, now my tweets are showing up. That's so weird. Alright, I don't know. That's so okay. I tweeted. Now I see him. Thank you. Sorry, Bill Nouse. Bill Nouse is on the other page. Thank you, Bill. It should show up there. I don't know why. I tweeted like. Oh yes, I read that. That is just clickbait. That story is partially made up. That's not medically. I saw that post. Red dress saves girl's life. Okay, tight dress. That just doesn't make any sense scientifically. That somebody made a little comment and then they blew it up into a whole article because it's clickbait. It's not actually medically possible for a dress to save you from having dresses are not made of steel. Doesn't make any sense. It's ridiculous. So let me check Twitter again. Are my tweets still not there? Okay, they were all there, and now they're gone. My tweets were all there a minute ago, and now they're gone. I don't know what that means. Yeah, sorry about that. For anyone who's having trouble, I tweeted several times. My tweets are staying there for a couple minutes and then disappearing. Have I been? No, I haven't been banned. Tisa says they're still there. Okay. Maybe they're showing up on some people's Twitters and not other people's? I don't know. Something weird is happening. Everything is breaking. So there's my dilemma. My piece of crap car, which I've just, this whole thing broke. Everything broke on the way back, on the drive home from getting the smog fixed, which is ironic because it was working fine, and then I had the smog fixed, and literally on the drive home, that's when it started having trouble. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And I paid my registration, and I now find out that if it had been broken before the smog was fixed, like an hour earlier, I would have failed the smog, and then would have been eligible to sell my car to the state because it would have been a gross polluter for $1,400. It's a Sturgis Guy. It's a '95 Toyota 4Runner. Have I considered leasing? No, I can't. I can't lease anything. Yeah, my 20-year-old car. That's true. It's 2015. 2015. My car celebrating its 20th birthday and died. That was July 2nd when I got the smog check done, and it died on the drive back from the smog check on my car's birthday. Yeah, so I'm not sure if you guys have any advice or anything. Feel free to if you want to email me later or Facebook or Twitter or whatever. I don't know if Twitter's working. Something's weird with, but when Doggy says buy a moped. Tisa says mass transit. You know, mass transit doesn't really work very well in Los Angeles. It's a really bad option in Los Angeles because, like, if you're in New York, you've got the subways. You don't need a car. It's totally awesome. The buses, like, it'll take you an hour to go, a 5-minute thing. Sturgis guy says get a Nissan pickup. David Jones says the bus is faster than walking. No, actually, it's not. The bus. I could walk to Santa Monica in an hour, and it'll take me about that in the bus, especially when there's traffic, because the bus goes on the most trafficy roads. On your car, walking doesn't traffic doesn't matter, but oh, so basically, I need a new car. I need a new car. David Jones says get one of their smart cars. Well, you still have to pay for them, David Jones. I don't think they're giving them out yet. They're handing them out for free. So far, nobody's offered me any transportation and a gift suite. Get a bicycle? No, I would not ride a bicycle in Los Angeles. It's way too dangerous. Wing Doggy says buy a drone. That would be awesome. I could skip traffic. Or a limo service. Yeah, so so I'm very frustrated. I don't know what to do. Roller skates, yeah. So I'm extremely frustrated. I need a new car or to win the lottery or something. So Sturgis guy says 1992 Mercedes 1200 needs tune-up. Oh, I'd be afraid if they're selling a Mercedes for $1,200 and it needs a tune-up. That probably that might that sounds like it might be a can of worms they're not telling you about. $1,200 for Mercedes. Needs a tune-up. That sounds really cool, though. So I'm a little stressed about this, but anyhow, so if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, feel free to flood my Facebook and Twitter with your or email or whatever you have. I appreciate all of your advice and expertise and skills. Wing doggy, yeah, wing doggy. Actually, I really, I don't know if you're allowed to fly little mini drone slash personal transportation devices. I don't think you're allowed to fly those in Los Angeles, like instead of a car. Because I think if you would, I think if you could, everybody would have one. Because that would be a really awesome way to skip traffic. Yeah, Tisa says, or if you'd like to start a fund, yes, if you would like to start a fund for the buy Lorielle a new car, yeah, I'd put a Kickstarter up, but I think it'd be like, all right, we've got $79 here. $79. Jesus is willing to donate $100. By the end of the week, I'll have $100. Thank you, Jesus. That's so kind of you. I appreciate it. Oh, Sturgis can. Oh, you guys can buy me a new car. That's the best idea ever. John McCain says, if I move to Savannah, he will personally chauffeur me around. Oh, goodness. Well, that is very sweet of you guys. I got to figure out what to do. So I'm in a muddle. And I don't know why Twitter isn't working, because I know everybody else is waiting for the Twitter links to go through, and they're not going through, or they're showing up, they're going through, and then they're disappearing. Yeah, 1,200. Do they have a? Where's that link? Where did you just see that $1,200 thing? And is there a picture to go with it, or any information? LA Craigslist. That sounds suspicious. I mean, because a Mercedes is usually an expensive car, even in 1992, right? $1,200? There must be some hidden problems. Not early 90s? Is there a picture? You know what, Sturgis guy, can you, like, Facebook me the link for that? Or Twitter me, private message me? I don't know what you have. Facebook me? Twitter? Okay, thank you, Sturgis guy. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Well, okay. So this was not really inspiring to you guys, was it? I was supposed to be inspiring people. Well, if anyone has any ideas or suggestions, I'm going to sign off, but because I got to figure out a solution. If anyone has any ideas, suggestions, or whatnot, feel free to Facebook or Twitter me. information, your expertise. You're my army, my information army. Jesus has an 84 Lincoln. Well, you must be styling. All right, so I'm just about to sign off. I'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have a better solution. Well, hopefully we'll have a solution by tomorrow. So let me say goodbye to everybody. And I don't know why Twitter wasn't working. I apologize because I'm sure Allura and everybody else is like, there's no links. All right, Allura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and T-Sets and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Bean and Star Raven and Angie Jonas and Fairy Lover and Lucky Girl and Sam and St. Clinton and Bill Naus and Scott Kimmis and Azure Yusuf and the Cram and Marcel and Sturgis Guy and Wing Doggy and Bill Naus and T-Sis and Red Stapler, John McCain, Sturgis Guy and Jim Dandy. Did I forget anyone? N1QOV. Thank you so much for checking in. Sturgis Guy, David Jones. All right. I don't know what's going on. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Bye.